Today, I will talk about the 5 rides that Seaworld Orlando should open next. Seaworld has been on a roll of adding new additions, and if they're willing to add even more rides to the park, I think that one of the 5 that I'll be naming today would be some of the best and the ones that I would want to see the most. But enough of the yap, let's start. The 5th spot is a Zamperla Giga Discovery. This one isn't a roller coaster, but this one would do just as much justice to improve this park as a roller coaster would. SeaWorld doesn't have any good flat rides, like, at all. All they have that aren't roller coasters are that tower thing that have good views but is never open, and an Infinity Falls, and I think that there's a lot of work to improve this side of the park. And there is no perfect way to start this change than with a Giga Discovery. Make it the biggest disc ride in the world, and that would feed families. These things are amazing and can pack in a short but thrilling ride with some intense moments in the valleys and crazy airtime. It would also just fit so seamlessly into this park, and it would be perfect. 4th place is a single rail coaster by RMC. This is a very unique model that a lot of parks don't have, and for that reason, I think it would be cool to expand on their coaster models with this one. They could even make it a dueling one if they're up to do it, but even just one side would be enough. The short but fast-paced layout would be a great outlier in this park when compared to the many graceful B&Ms, which are good, but this would bump up the intensity that really isn't seen in this park. Going through some insanely fast-paced ejector hills and inversions that you take at breakneck pace would be super thrilling, and any ride by RMC is going to be a good one. Next up is a GCI or Gravity Group Woody. I really don't care which one it is, as long as they can get a elite Woody in this park. A good Woody is very hard to find in Florida, and most parks don't even have a wooden coaster. The reason is because it's very hard to maintain a Woody in the hot, dense Florida weather, but it would just be so perfect to have one here. It's one of the only weak spots in their lineup, and that's saying something. Just a moderate-sized GCI like Mystic Timbers would be great. So maybe bigger first hills in the first half, and then a mix of low-to-the-ground airtime pops would do wonders for this park. Put it on that lake, and you would have a fantastic Woody on your hands to add to this amazing collection. The runner-up is a RMC Hybrid. A RMC Hybrid could go anywhere, and it would fit super well here. This park doesn't really have that much ejector airtime, and a RMC would be a fantastic way to bring that into the park, and it doesn't even have to be that big either. Just look at Wildcat's Revenge, just a very solid 140 feet in the air, but having many airtime pops and unique inversions. That would be a good contrast to almost the other boring cookie-cutter inversions across the park. It would also be very unique to the area, being that the next closest is 2 hours away down in Tampa, and there is nothing close north of it. Plus, SeaWorld's already in Orlando, and that would attract so many visitors, and obviously Orlando has so much to offer, just keep on adding. Number 1 is a B&M Giga Coaster. This ride would be insane and would be the magnum opus of this park. Now, I don't know if it's in the price range or if they have the land to do it, but it would be very cool to see a Giga here. It would be the only Giga in all of Florida, and they could market that a lot to push that roller coaster capital of not only Orlando, but of Florida movement. Then the ride can have some low-to-the-ground moments and some unique elements, like a Orion-type layout, but longer, since I love those elements, and it would be a great way to differentiate it from Mako, since it could run into a problem of them being too similar. Any Giga would be awesome, and I need to see it at this park immediately. Thanks for watching. Comment if you think there are any other models that you would like to see here, since there are a lot more that would be great and fit in. But other than that, have a good day.